Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into the Nexus gaming series, into our best of 3 matchup. On the left-hand side, we got Screamin' Nachos with Atomic Alien on the Sylvanas, Trench playing the Tassadar. Melklor, I think it is going to be on the Muradin, Shadow Luigi on the Brightwing, and Blaze to be played by Arctic Fox. Over in the red, I told you, chat, this is going to be a good one. We got the members of 210 Blechman Street. Blanchard going to be on the Ragnaros, Arda on the Nova. And we've got Lucio to be played by Asterix, Lloyd on this Nubrak, and Slow Cheetah playing the Jaina. Let's get into level 1s and check out our first engagement. Chat, I got you a Nova game. Is this what you wanted? I have got you a Nova game. It's not Fat Nova, but it is a Nova game. Are you excited? Are you ready? Nova actually holding level 1. She's going to be going for long shot. The Ragnaros is going to pick up the Shifting Meteor at level 1. I wonder if we're going to see full Shifting Meteor build or if it's going to be a little bit of a hybrid. I've heard teams legitimately drafting Nova to consume Junkrat traps. But there's a lack of Junkrat on this map. That is true. But I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Stark. She is the #1 hero killer in the game. And that's going to be first blood in favor for 210 Blechman Street. Nova, obviously, setting up the kill there. And Jaina just stealing the last auto attack. Your mom is a savage? Oh, no. Ragnaros into Blaze. I actually don't know who wins this one. I feel like the Blaze has more sustainability, but Ragnaros has some decent damage, so he could, you know, chunk the Blaze easily. I messaged her and told her about the monitor issues. Oh, no. Oh, no. Nova does come into the top lane to push back Arctic Fox. There is going to be the objective phase up and available. I'm like waiting for Shy. I just keep looking over at Twitch chat. Melklar is going to get the Dwarf Toss away, and we have the beacon phase active. Over on the left-hand side of our screen, we got Atomic Alien grabbing the Hellbat camp for bottom lane. Oh, that's a good idea, Baha. #1 player killer hero in the game. Exactly. That's why she gets paid the big bucks. It's one of her voice lines. Okay, Atomic Alien's able to grab the Hellbat camp, but the Zerg wave is charging quite quickly for the side of 210 Blechman Street. They are above 50% on this Zerg wave, as it is going to be in top lane for the side of 210 Blechman Street. In the bottom lane, we will have the blue Zerg wave. But look at Arda on the left-hand side, looking to jump into the back line, but this Nova has got no mana, and she is actually, I was surprised, but there's not a chase onto her from the Brightwing and friends, but Nubrak dives in onto this Muradin, who's getting chunked once again. This Muradin has to back off. He does have third wind at level 1, so that healing threshold goes from 40 to 60%. You also have faster regeneration. Big phase shift from the Brightwing will connect. I thought they were like, I think Muradin's health dropped to like 30 something, but that is a very quick first Zerg wave. Slow Cheetah gonna be slowing down in the Hall of Storms for the next 13 seconds. As this Ragnaros, he's burned through most of his mana, but this is a massive Zerg wave coming through about a minute into the game. Awesome, Mom. So when do we get to see the Ghillie Shark Abathur Nova composition? When is the Ghillie Shark Abba Nova? I've legit never heard her say those. I think I've heard my mom swear like a couple times in my life. My dad more so, but that's because we did like construction projects around the house together. Like hanging drywall and things like that.
Zerg waves defeated. Resetting pens as per protocol.
Our series is tomorrow, so tomorrow, I mean, hey, it's your series. It's your series. If you'd like to, if you'd like to choose those heroes, you're more than welcome to do so. I have to get back to work. I hope everyone is having a great. Oh, thank you so much, Cavalier. Thanks for swinging by on your lunch break. You have a great day at work, and I'll see you sometime soon. Can't stop laughing. That's great. That's too good. Trench the push off though from Asterix. There's a follow up from Lloyd on this Nubrak Soothing Mist from Shadow Luigi, able to keep the friendly members alive here. As that will be a nice shockwave thrown back from Trench. Melklor is going to try and back through the gate, and it's not going to be able to go through, as there was a nice bop from the Lucio with that sound wave. Another objective phase shouldn't be too far off from being spawned here. As I'm looking at the level 4 for Nova, we have the Rapid Projection. Reduce the Halo decoy cooldown and mana cost by 50%. Does that factor in immediately? Can we check this out? So it's going to go down to what, 8 seconds? Because in Here's the Storm we round up. Because it'd be 7.5 would be half of 15. I hate this map. I like this map. When it comes to StarCraft maps, I like this over Warhead Junction. Rapid Projection is the anti-trap tech. Sorry, I just looked up and I just saw Cavalier left us with the Baja butt. That's just it. Nova not going to be going into the one in the chamber, I believe it is. It's hitting enemy here with the perfect shot. Sniper reduces the cooldown by 4 seconds and refunds mana cost. I just don't know these cooldowns off the top of my head, so let's look at them while we're kind of watching this bottom lane fight. Wow, so you have a 2-second cooldown on Snipe. This basically gives you a 2-second cooldown on Snipe. So long as you hit an enemy hero. Jesus, this Nova is chunking into the enemy side. Good burrow charge from the Anubrak. Phenomenal Impale. And a double kill will be found. Nova to be able to get one of said kills. Lucio stealing the Sylvanas kill away. Warhead's worse. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Warhead. I don't mind Braxis holdout. I agree, though. Like, Braxis can get super snowbally and, like... Braxis is a very momentum-based map. I would definitely agree. Like, I feel like if you fall behind on Braxis, there are very small windows to reel things in. Like, a good team fight maybe, but once the enemy team kind of has the open map in their favor, they can kind of just play around the objective slow and just kind of whittle you down and then win through that. But, I mean, I've also won. I have turned things around this map, but I feel like it was a little bit of a throw on the enemy side. Shadow Luigi going to get the phase shift onto Arctic Fox. Blanchard taking a lot of damage, needs to back away. Arda just kind of, missing the snipe right there, but has the help of a Nubrak coming through. There's a channel potential for the side of Screaming Nachos. And next actually going to be Murden finding the kill into Lucio in bottom lane. Nubrak gets the counter channel here, and so he's going to have 24 to 60% when it comes to our Zerg waves. Is my apologies. Nova gonna find another kill, and it's going to be into Brightwing this time. Missing the snipe there, unfortunately. Throws the decoy, starts to back away. Nightbot, why are you spamming? Murden, Dwarf tosses out. Oh, 1, 2. I wonder if Murden could have gone behind the sidewall. If he could have made it behind that sidewall. I don't think there was anyone that could have gotten the way of the hits, but I wonder if he could have gotten behind the sidewall to tank the shots. Only a double tap shake by head. She got the kill. She's the #1 hero killer in the game. Arctic Fox, one more auto. Smash from Blanchard. All right, we have a Zerg wave available for the bottom lane. Shadow Luigi trying to get the counter channel onto the objective for bottom, will be able to do so. Trench goes down to another Nova kill. I think this Nova pick was to get kills, I think. #1 hero player killer hero in the game. Exactly, I agree. Burrow charge in from the Anubrak as they are trying to back off on the side of Screaming Nachos. Atomic Alien getting very low from this Nova damage. She misses the snipe, but that doesn't matter. I think the auto attack damage should be enough. Jaina with the slows, Jaina with the burst, and Nova finds another kill. Murden pops the avatar form. There will be a water elemental coming out from this Jaina, and a snipe misses. Can Anubrak, can anyone else be able to get this? Ragnaros pops the Molten Core to defend the top lane. Lloyd is not able to chase in onto Murden, and this is going to be bottom lane for it to fall. What else are they able to grab on the side of 210 Belchman Street through this bottom lane? Seems like Anubrak and friends are going to back off here. A lot of low mana for our red team, and this is definitely looking like a disengage. Oh, wait, hold on. Are they re-engaging into this? Doesn't seem like it. I'm not like 100% sure the level of commitment to the siege through the bottom lane. 3 Guardians available. They're all very, very low, but the Guardians offer quite a good, quite a bit of structural damage from afar, as those Guardians are out of tower range. Alrighty, and Ragnaros was actually, he's able to save fort and the front gate with the Molten Core form, and actually pushes up this top lane, but do they overstay their welcome? Doesn't look like it. Slow Cheetah hanging out in the bush in case Ragnaros does get dove on in the top lane, and a few members still floating around over here as well. 13 talents here approaching in favor. Oh, oh, wait, triple tap. 2. All right, it's a double tap once again. No triple taps found in any triple tappers. Posted something new. Oh, I'll have to look that up, Shy. So, let's see. Arctic Fox is going to clear out the top lane with the help of Muradin. This is going to just be a boss actually grab. Excuse me, I thought they were rotating for the camps, but no, they go straight for boss with the 11-2 kills on the side of 210 Belchman Street. Muradin going to be forced off by the Nova. She really is the #1 player in the hero. Yeah, oh my god, yeah. Stark understands. Oh, that's cute, Shy. I'll definitely have to check it out after stream. Okay. Camp? They're working on this, but Nova immediately scouts this out with a clone. Or a decoy, excuse me. Nubrak burrow charges in. This camp invade's looking good, but are they going to chase for more kills? Arda throws the clone forward and another snipe. God, man, so much snipe damage so far from this Nova. And I completely forgot to check the other numbers. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's check the damage, healing, and experience, because I'm curious how much has this Nova bursted into the enemy team. Also note, Ragnaros is 2 stacks away from finishing the Shifting Meteor. 31,000 heroic damage from Nova. The opposing side Tassadar with 21,000. Muradin trying to put pressure onto Asterix, but I think the pressure is going to be applied to Muradin as the phase shift comes through. Shifting Meteor will be finished out, so he's got that ability to turn directions with the Meteor. As we have Siege continuing through the bottom lane. The next Zerg wave would be top for the side of 210 Belchman Street, but it looks like they want to just continue to open things up right here through said bottom lane. Good double camp through this lane as well. Melkor very low, does have the avatar form open and available, or up and available. Trench getting chunked by the Nova, and there's like 300 something HP on the Tassadar. Wailing Arrow from Sylvanas comes out, and the Nubrak burrow charges in. 1, 2, 3. Triple tap will go out, but it's not going to actually get the tap and get the kill. So this is continued siege through the bottom lane as Nova pops the decoy and backs away. Bottom lane keep taking quite a bit of damage here as we're 11 minutes in. 16 talents here looming in favor for the side of 210 Belchman Street as Screaming Nachos just got their level 13. Big swipe from the Ragnaros. Are they continuing to push into this? There was a back off from Lloyd for a second, but no. We do have a burrow charge. We're going to go in for the burrow charge. A lot of good damage onto Atomic Alien. No phase shift available. Lucio bops the Tassadar into the Jaina Blizzard. And that's 2 members dead for about 20-some seconds. Lloyd stepping to core. Melkor dwarf tosses into the enemy team face, gets chunked quite heavily. It's a triple kill for the side of 210 Belchman Street. This core is actually losing shielding. Lava wave through the top. Ladies and gentlemen, map #1 in our fourth best of 3 of the day is going to be speed ran by the side of 210 Belchman Street. And it's looking like they're going to take this game right here. Still have Sylvanas about to respawn. Tassadar 2, Lava Wave just arriving to core, but that's going to be it right there. Ladies and gentlemen, holy crap. The Nova is going to take game #1. 210 Belchman Street. GG's. Oh my god, Shy. Really clean Nova making a case for that level 7 snipe. I honestly, Stark, I'm trying this out. I am gonna try that out. The next time chat makes me play Nova, I am gonna take that talent. Nova OP Blizzard, please nerf. No, don't do that. When hitting an enemy hero with Snipe, reduce its cooldown by 4 seconds and refund its mana cost. That's a 2-second cooldown. You also have a psionic efficacy. Efficiency? Not efficacy. Snipe range is increased by 15%, and hitting a hero grants an additional stack of precision. Oh my god. This was really, really good Nova play. Like, really good Nova play. He's actually looking at them. Oh, that's adorable, Shy. Thank you. All right, everyone. Let's back it out and let's update the scores. And let's get set up for map #2. Let's see what's going to happen here. Is it going to be a quick 2-0, or are we going to be having a nice little best of 3 going to a map 3? Let's close that because I actually have 2 of these open. I didn't even realize that. Ooh, we're going to head to Tomb of the Spider Queen for map #2. Okay, players are on the same side. Oh my god, chat. These games. These drafts are fun. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to do the open. I'll see you in map. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back into the Nexus Gaming Series Division E West. My name is Bahamut, and we are here in Tomb of Spider Queen in map number 2. On the left-hand side, we got Screaming Nachos trying to take us to a map number 3, and we got Trench on the Tassadar, Melklor on the Joanna. We've got Shadow Luigi playing Stukov, Atomic Alien on the Maev, and Zool to be played by Arctic Fox. Over in the red, trying to close things out to 2-0 fashion with another unique composition, we got 210 Belchman Street. Blanchard on the Nazebo. We've got Diablo played by Slow Cheetah, Astric on the Lucio, Abathur to be played by Arda, and Lloyd on the Illidan. We get into mid lane, we check out those level 1s, and let's see what our engagement looks like. I want to note this as well. Slow Cheetah was the Jane in the last game, and now is playing Diablo. This is going to be interesting. This is my favorite map. I would say this is one of my top 3 maps. I think Towers of Doom is my favorite map, personally. This is a close second. I think this map contests Infernal Shrines for slot 2. But I would definitely say Towers of Doom is my favorite map to play on. And then Tomb and Infernal Shrines kind of vie for that spot, that second spot. You like Volskaya Foundry? Nothing wrong with Volskaya Foundry. A lot of people don't like that map. Illidan being dove in the bottom lane, but he's able to get the Swift... Not the Swift Strike. That's Genji. I need to learn these things. It's sweeping strike. There we go. And he's got that dive right there. So, some of the ability names sometimes are just like, oh, it's got to be this complex thing, and then you go to Dahaka, his Q is just drag. Not even tongue drag, just drag. Lloyd's still diving around this bottom lane, and actually there's so much pressure through the bottom lane. There's 4 members just sitting down here while Zool is seemingly doing double soak. This is an interesting tactic I have actually been seeing some teams do from time to time. We saw it towards the end of CCL with a lot more priority into the bottom lane for the 4-man, because you have Siege Giants you can constantly feed through here, and then you have like something like a Zool and a Nazebo doing double soaking, so we'll have to see if this is going to be the case. I also noticed this a lot more in Heroes Lounge. Heroes Lounge does this a lot more. Not always, but it was something I saw towards the end of CCL last season, and Grubby and I talked about it a little bit. Very, very comp dependent. Very, very much. You can tell Swift Strike from Sweeping Strike because Illidan uses the broom. But. New Illidan talent were butt stupid. I hope that's what you were hoping for, Stark. That was very good. Anyways, the dive a little bit in... No, not even dive. I thought I saw Nazebo stepping in, and I thought Illidan was to follow. But Illidan was just turning in a few gems. Melklor in this bottom lane still anchoring for the friendly team as we have a few of those toxic nests from the Abathur sitting in the bush. Quite a few, actually. Stukov comes in and autos it away. $12 out of 40. What is your rating system, Stark? I need to learn about this. Illidan trying to dive into the backline. Shadow Luigi spreading the healing pathogen as best he can, but Shadow Luigi has like no mana, and Trench is gonna go down. First blood goes over to the side of 210 Belchman Street as Atomic Alien. Uh-oh. Lloyd, you might have dove too far. Divided? Nope. He's gonna be able to die. Oh, I tried 12 out of 10, but I'm typoed. Okay, I was confused for a second. We're up to 438 ideas. Holy crap. That's a lot. That is a lot, Stark. I'm excited to see the end result of that. I'm very excited to see the end result of that. I'm also excited to see how the copy pasta is going to go over for the CCL season. I wonder if the mods are going to... I wonder what the mods are going to do. I really am. Don't worry, Stark. If you get banned, just DM me and I'll unban you. Because they, for some reason, gave me modship over there. That was a mistake. Because I can go through and just start banning people that talk good about Phoenix. That's what I do. Whenever I watch back the VOD and people start bringing up Phoenix in chat, I ban them in the VOD chat. Brilliant. Big brain over here. And then, like, Kai Berries and Alex Dids, they have to deal with the unban requests, not me. Because I just go, oh, I'm CCL caster. I didn't do that. Ban people who say nice things about Murky. I love Murky. Murky's wonderful. He's cute. He sieges. Blue Web Weavers will descend into lane right now for the side of Screaming Nachos. Let's see what their siege potential can be here as Diablo is trying to put some pressure onto this Joanna, who's just on the far side of that fort front wall, but it doesn't matter. Big lurking arm from the Stukov, and that's going to be Illidan going down. That's a big kill in favor for the side of Screaming Nachos. Great Umbro bind onto Slow Cheetah. Great Force Wall as well. Melklor low, but isn't going to go down. Is there a blink forward from Atomic Alien? Absolutely, and the gems are being dropped left and right. Slow Cheetah, can you get to the gems in time? Won't be able to do so, and this mid lane fort is going to go down. We live in a murky... Is that what you wanted, Wildfire? Is that what you wanted? He's annoying? He's adorable. Diablo with the Black Soulstone finished up. Man, I'm having massive deja vu during this game. I don't know what it is. I feel like we've had this conversation on this map during this stream. I'm like, oh, Abathur almost getting caught out right there. I swear to God, I know this game hasn't been casted, but it's just like I'm having like massive deja vu from like chat and even what's happening in the game. Huh, weird. Anyways, level 10 about to approach on both sides. Let's go ahead and cycle through the other numbers, get an idea of what those look like, as we'll have the 10 Talonteers pop up across the top of the screen, as always. Arctic Fox continues to soak and siege for the friendly team, as we have rotations being had by the members of Screaming Nachos. Or at least, no, they're not going to be going for any rotations. Ooh, hold on. Let's see. Do we have vision of our blue team? I don't know if they might have actually seen the enemy team coming down here. Slow Cheetah anchoring for the friendly side. And it seems like it's going to just be the camp given away. A little bit of a slow rotation. They were still clearing the wave for the level 10 talent tier. Blessed Shield ripped by the Joanna. Containment Disc onto the Diablo. A little overlap in those heroics right there. Joanna focusing onto the camp right now. Apocalypse utilized by the Diablo. Got to connect onto quite a few members. Lucio pushing off and trying to find some value here. Illidan's on the right-hand side of the screen. He's going to be hunting into the Tassadar. Shadow Luigi trying to help out, but Lloyd able to get the kill. Abathur is able to clone the Illidan, so we've got two of those. Arda is the Abathur player, so if you're curious which one's real, it's going to be the Lloyd one, which is backing off right now, not able to get any sort of kill. But a good hunt in from Illidan yields a kill in favor for the side of 210 Belchman Street. Wow, these guys hate Tassadar. I mean, Tassadar in the core 4, because Zool is some of their wave clear as well. In the core 4, Tassadar is a lot of their burst and wave clear. So I like the Illidan diving into the backline onto the Tassadar, as well as just focusing onto heroes that are low in HP. I like this call. I like the call so far from Lloyd on this Illidan, the way he's playing it. But let's talk about what's happening in the top lane and see what's gonna happen with the APM as well. Well, we can show that and see what these red web weavers are gonna be able to do here. Containment disconnects onto Diablo once again. Wow, these guys butt Tassadar. Okay, I don't know what you're trying to get at, button spot. Great Shadow Charge from Diablo, but the Flailing Swipe forces back any extra siege or any extra available damage to maybe get a kill onto. Oh, I thought I heard the hunt noise for a second there, but it's not going to be the case. All right, well, let's jump back to our talents. I thought I was pushing the wrong button. And this is going to be Webweaver Phase, not getting a ton of value. Umbro Bind, Sound Barrier. There's going to be so much damage into Asterix. 5 HP. 5 HP is as low as actually, their HP went to 0, so never mind. Abathur did his best to try and help out right there, but it wasn't enough. Tassadar did get butt stabbed by Illidan. That is true. That is true. Is this a call for boss right now? Mass rotation. They are going to see this through the mini-map, right? Or not, through the mini-map as well, yeah. And Abathur's just kind of hanging out over here. So they know that this is going to be a boss through the top lane that needs to be dealt with. Abathur, what are you doing there, bud? Oh, yes, Abathur was missing some health. He needed the regeneration globe. Boss is going to be grabbed. Can they make this? They can't make this rotation in time. There's no way. And they know on the side of Screaming Nachos. Screaming Nachos knows that this rotation's coming through and is going to be able to grab Boss, throws the containment disc out. There's a zombie wall from Nazebo. A little bit of a root onto Lucio. Poison over from the Zools. There's a double Illidan in the backline. Arctic Fox is the target of the clone. Oh, Arctic Fox, you got 300 HP. Will the towers be able to save? Yes, the towers saved, and he was around 90 to 100 HP. Boss pushing onto the top lane. Might find the fort. Mid lane to be cleared out by Tassadar, and not a bad spot. Hey, Brian, how you doing, bud? How's your day going? Thanks for swinging on through, my friend. How much does Abathur do auto attack wise? Hold on, this is important. This is important, chat. Abathur does 42 auto attack damage. He does 42 auto attack damage because we no 44 or no 43 because we round in here as the storm. Wait, really quickly, how many slaps? I know Slow Cheetah's on the friendly team. How many slaps at 43 does it take to kill a Diablo with 6,885? 42 more than I do. How many slaps does it take to kill a Diablo? I know that they're on the same team. I'm curious because I think he's got the highest health pool in this game. Black Hole from the Tassadar comes out. Slow Cheetah going to get hit by the Blessed Shield. Apocalypse will be utilized by Diablo. Arctic Fox coming in. Hunt from the Illidan into the backline onto Shadow Luigi. Atomic Alien getting low here, but it's Diablo who will fall. 140 slaps is 6k damage. 140 slaps. Excluding Diablo's health regen. Yeah. Thank you. I gotta point this out though. Nazebo doing a phenomenal job of soaking up for his level 20. He's got 153 stacks right now of Voodoo Ritual, so could actually is not could, but is on very good pacing to have that ready to go for the Viral Infection at level 20. It's too many slaps. How many slaps to get the core of Diablo? Diablo gets always gets the last laugh. No, you're thinking of Alarak. Alarak has last laugh. Iron Skin used by the Joanna. She's going to be able to kind of sit in the top portion of this lane. Diablo clone from the Abathur. You're going to see two Diablos overcharging, overpowering. So much damage out from him, as there was a Ravenous Spirit utilized by the Nazebo, and Joanna will go down. Slow Cheetah very low here. Doesn't have souls to respawn, and is going to be dead for the full duration. Illidan hunts into the backline, has the Abathur hat, jumps onto Arctic Fox, and gets a kill for the friendly team. Little lurking arm from Shadow Luigi stops Illidan from using abilities and forces Illidan to just focus on clearing out the web weavers, as Asterix is looking to chase in on this Lucio. Great push off. Oh my god, heavy casters. No one ever takes heavy casters. I get so caught off guard by that when it happens. It's happened to me, like, I think it happened in an ARAM when I was playing with Stark, actually. Because I think Stark, like, I died to it, and I was, like, in comms with Stark, and I was just like, who takes heavy casters? Like, anyways. 16 up on both sides, and this bottom lane keep will fall. Wow, that's a 12-minute keep. And Abathur doesn't have Mule, so none of these keeps are going to be regaining any HP anytime soon. Map is looking good for the side of Screaming Nachos. You took it today? You wild man.
Gather their gems. Bring them to me. Do this now.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just skimming around the mini-map as well as looking at the gem count. We only need 10 turned in, and Lloyd has those 10, gets the Abathur hat. But it's going to be delayed out. 16 up on both sides, 6 to 8 in kills. I learned that if you heavy casters into a Night Rushing Mal'Ganis, you both get stunned. That makes sense to me. That is kind of funny, though. Okay. Red Web Weavers will descend into lane for the side of 210 Belchman Street. So the defense is on the side of Screaming Nachos. Let's see what they're able to do with this, as 17 is hit by both sides. Maiev is going pretty much full Fan of Knives build. Does have that pin down at level 4 as well, which I think pin down was made easier to finish out, right? Someone in chat knows. Wasn't pin down like buffed in a sense where it was just easier to finish it out? Not 100% sure if I remember. Bless Shield from the Johanna. It was changed in the most recent patch, but there's a big Apocalypse from the Diablo. Root onto Lucio. He goes down. No sound barrier available. It was on a 4-second cooldown right there. Arctic Fox, so very low, is going to be traded out. Ravenous Spirit comes through. Nazeebo with 220 stacks. Blanchard looking really healthy when it comes to those stacks for Nazeebo, but they still have 2.5 levels to go before that Vile Infection's available for the big bolster in damage. We'll see if that actually is attainable. And are they setting up for a boss right now? Sorry, I'm just trying to see. They know. The side of 210 Belcham Street saw the enemy team rotate through this, so I wonder if it's just going to be a trade. Almost a fort. Yeah, this is going to be a fort to go down with such a big wave down here. Pin down went from being 25% damage buff to 35 at one stack. Ah, thank you. Okay, so it was the actual scaling of the talent was buffed, but not any of the requirements were changed. Thank you, much appreciated. So bottom lane fort, as I mentioned, does go down. Siege Giant camp to be grabbed, but that's for a trade for a boss. I don't know. Boss goes on to a keep that's 50%. Zool has the very quick wave clear into bottom lane. I say very quick, and he's just taking his sweet time. Thanks, Jimmy. Alrighty, 7-9 in kills. Diablo souls are finished. Arda is gonna clone Nazeebo, so we'll have 2 Nazeebos. Double the toads, double the spiders. And this keep should fall. Nice hurricane, tornado, boss-nado. Very short distance hunt in from the Illidan onto Trench. He's going to pop the Shadow Walk right there. Or excuse me, yeah, Shadow Walk actually. There's going to be an Apocalypse from the Diablo as well. Did finish out those souls. Has the 100% on the Black Soul. Slow Cheetah might have those souls reset though if, ooh, that Shockray from Tassadar with the Thermal Lance, that Thermal Lance value, man, it is massively chunks people. I want to point out, oh, wait, hold on, Chase, onto this Tassadar. Okay, no, he's going to be fine. I want to point out as well the Universal Carrier for the Stukov. Healing Pathogen can continually spread through Stukov, but its healing is reduced by 25%. Honestly, Universal Carrier, I'm surprised that it doesn't get picked up that much. Maybe it's a Band-Aid talent, maybe it's a Crutch talent. If I have to ever play Stukov in an ARAM, that's what I always go into because it's just such a useful talent. I wouldn't play Stukov in a regular game because I wouldn't want people to have to deal with my healing. It's too bad. It's very bad. My Lucio's okay. My Deckard's alright. My Lieutenant Morales is... I think I'd focus too much on grenades. Alright, 20s are here. We actually have the Force Barrier for the Tassadar as Melkor is going to get dove, pops the Iron Skin. Catapults through top and bottom, so the longer this is delayed, the better it is for Screaming Nachos. Diablo smashing in, Bless Shield with the Radiating Faith as well. Silence onto the Lucio, and Tassadar finds the Shock Ray to get the kill. Illidan diving over the wall, Arda to get the clone of Illidan. Apocalypse used by the Diablo, and that's going to be him going down. No souls to reset Arda. Clone goes down. Illidan going to be able to hearth away. Abathur trying to clear out the waves as best as he can, but they've got so much pressure coming through these lanes. And Nazeebo, 245 stacks. Will they actually get to 20? Will we actually get to a game 3? I've seen you heal Baha, you're not that bad. Oh, thank you, Nancy, I appreciate it. I feel like it's my weakest role when it comes to like if I, like tanking, DPS, offlane, healing is just my weakest role. It's the least practiced. Lloyd doing his best to try and save the core, diving onto Shadow Luigi, and it will find that kill with the help of the Abathur hat. Joanna goes down. Is this core actually going to fall? Are we actually going to head to a map number 3? Hey, he gets the Vile Infection finished out. We got it. Vile Infection stacks finished. Unfortunately, the core falls, and we head to a map number 3. GG, well played. Close. Man. 265 stacks. A smidge cleaner from 1 to 19, and that looks good for red. Stukov with Forcewell plus 3 pull abilities was cool to see. Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. Joanna with the Condemn. Maiev with her Umbral Bind. Wait. Three pulls. Who am I missing? My big dummy? Oh, Root. Okay, yeah, Root. Yep. Sorry, it took me a second. My bad. I was like, wait, who's got... I was like, yeah, the Maiev, the Joanna, and then I looked at the rest of the team, and I was like, wait a minute. I got juked. Still, no, a really fun game number 2. But we're not done just yet by any means. Not done. We're not done. Because that's map 2 of a best of 3. Black Hole. Black Hole, technically, yeah, that is a pull. That is a pull. It's a pull-ish. It's like a push-pull. All right, let's find out what map we're going to head to for map number 3. And it's going to be Cursed Hollow. Cursed Hollow is a map we don't see very often for some weird reason. Are there... Chat. I chose the best. I chose the best of 3 to close out today. I think you're going to love this match, and I don't want to delay it any further. Let's get into map number 3. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into the Nexus Gaming Series, and we are here in map number 3 in our 4th best of 3 of the day. On the left-hand side, we got Screamin' Nachos, Arctic Fox on the Ragnaros, Melklor going to be on the Muradin, Trench on the Tassadar, Atomic Alien on the Maiev, and Shadow Luigi playing the Brightwing. Over in the red, we are looking at the members of 210 Belchman Street. We got Blanchard on the Lily, Asterix on the Joanna, Arda on the Vala, Slow Cheetah playing the Artanis, and we got a big boy Lloyd playing the Asmodan.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the battle begin.
I always find it weird that Alterac Pass doesn't have an opening thing like that when you cast. I don't know about when you play the game solo, but like when you cast, like you have the Raven Lord, counting you in on Blackheart's Bay. It's the same thing. Alterac Pass, I don't think has like an intro, at least on the casting side. I don't know if it actually has it when you are a player. I actually don't know. Honestly, I'm kind of excited about the Lily. Me too. I'm right there with you, my friend. Lily was buffed in the most recent patch, but it was buffs to the baseline to her missile speed, or the speed at which she can throw out a healing brew, and then also the missile speed of the blinding wind, like you just saw. We actually had the same thing on like Decker Kane, like the cast or the missile speed of the potions was increased as well. That made my night. I'm glad. You know what? I'll be honest, out of the 4 best of 3s we've casted, this one's been my favorite today so far. Nothing against any of the other games, it's just this one's had the most fun. One of my major pet peeves for the Lord of Sin Asmodan is that he has 7 globe talents and only 4 of them are after deadly sins. Whoa. You're right. Because there's the 1, 2, 3 at level 1, and then you have Art of Chaos and Bombardment. You've got Pride, and then what's the one I'm forgetting as well? Because there's 1, 2, 3 at level 1, Pride at 20, Bombardment, and Art of Chaos. Isn't it 6? Or can I not count? 16 for percent base damage, you're right. Thank you. I just never take that because I always go Hell Rift. You're right. Trash Asmodan. You know, can I return my 101 levels on Asmodan? I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed for you, chat. Lily's such a bully. I got 6 kills on her top heals and 1 person to kill me. Oh my god, yeah. Lily, I feel like Lily is deceptively strong when played right. That's the big thing, is when played right is kind of the thing to always consider, because you put me on Lily, I'm just going to hold Q and run around and blind people. I think I had an ARAM game where I had like some of the highest damage as a Lily. Like I was competing with I think like a Ragnaros, and I just went like I went into blinding wind builds, so there was that factor, but still, I don't know, it was interesting. Anyways, Arctic Fox versus Slow Cheetah in the top lane. We are gonna have Protector of Ire at level 1. Ooh, good swap, good damage from the tower. Is there another auto? Is there another blade dash? Is there anything from the Artanis? He's not gonna be able to do it in time. Slow Cheetah almost going down to the tower shots right there. Azmodan is gonna be trying to push back things in mid lane, but actually Lloyd rotating towards the objective phase. Did go for the Hell, Army of Hell, so the additional summon, but you have an increased timer on that. Little laser, and that's going to be a snipe onto the Ragnar's first blood in favor for the side of 210 Belgian Street. Counter kill though into the Artanis. He will fall. 59 stacks in the Protector of Ire. Lloyd gets delayed out. Lily coming in with a few blinds. Dunk out from the Azmodan, and Muradin dwarf tosses away. Stormbolt into the face of the Joanna as multi-shots rain out from the Vala, continually adding in damage, and that Joanna will, the Maiev will fall. Lloyd has the channel onto the objective, and Tassadar trying to push things out through mid. Alright, just looking around the minimap to see what we have, potentially, for either side. There's a camp available on the right-hand side for 210 Belchman Street, and in bottom lane we do have Tassadar just rotating quickly to soak up for the friendly team. Trench, you missed 2 regeneration globes there, bud. You gotta grab those regen globes. Disaster. GG's. You missed 2 globes, so you have to tap well. Absolutely. No, I'm just kidding. It's just when you cast, you see all these things, and when you're in game, it's completely different. Like, and realistically, I can't talk. It took me what, like 23 levels to finish Jaina's level 1 yesterday. I can't say shit, and that was on Volskaya Foundry with some double soaking as well. So I got no room to talk about regeneration globe pickups. Tassadar is going to continually throw out some damage. This is a Psionic Storm build Tassadar. Melklor, ooh, nice dunk cancellation right there. Oh my god, 44 HP on the Lily, and she is going to go down. I believe it was a Stormbolt into the face of the Azmodan that stopped the dunk from happening. Okay. Arctic Fox. They're looking for this channel on the side of Screaming Nachos. Artanis is still in top lane, soaking up for the friendly team. Oh, Shield Glare delays out once. Very, very nice from that delay. But now Atomic Alien jumps in here as well. The Azmodan gets the dunk out, so the fight will continue. Artanis jumps into the engagement as well as we have some of the other numbers popping up on the screen. Phase shift from Brightwing is going to be a little too late and not going to be able to get the Ragnaros safe right there. Slow Cheetah stepping in as the dunks rain out from the Azmodan. He wants to step in, but he's below 50%, doesn't want to get chunked by Maiev or the Tassadar. Arda very low as well. Muradin does go down. It's a double kill for the side of 210 Belchman Street, which they should be able to get this channel on the objective. No curse, but still a lot of value. Alrighty, siege camp on the left-hand side from Atomic Alien. Nice use of the abilities to just speed this up a little bit with the angling on the Spirit of Vengeance. Lily pushing up the top lane, Ragnaros to come up here and match. Azmodan, I didn't see his level 7, but he is going to be going into Tyson. I was wondering if he's going to go more push build or if he was going to go more into the dunk ability. Muradin with a huge Stormbolt into the enemy team's face. Lava Wave through mid. Muradin with that slow. But Ragnaros is able to, or excuse me, Azmodan's able to get out of the Lava Wave. That doesn't matter though. Azmodan still goes down. Vala to fall to the Nexus forces. I do believe that was in the bottom lane where Vala was. And Azmodan, he's got Master Destruction, so... He's going to be able to speed up his stacking with that Master Destruction quite quickly. But I wonder... I guess Demonic Invasion isn't necessary. I just think it would have been useful for the Azmodan, because if we look at the siege potential... Actually, you know, siege potential isn't that lacking. I thought it'd be lacking, but Artanis has decent siege, and so does the Vala. Man, this Artanis, he was doing his best to live right there, but that is going to be an Artanis going down just before the objective phase, and this is a rotation back to the boss. Atomic Alien was anchoring it for a few seconds there. This tribute would be cursed in favor of 210 Belchman Street, but they're not going to be able to step into this. Not with their Artanis dead for the next 8 seconds. And Lily's still just in top lane up against Atomic Fox. Or, excuse me, Arctic. Atomic Alien is who I was confusing it with. Oh, are they going for this? No, they're just floating around to delay things out. Alright, so one dunk from Azadan, Stormbolt, Polymorph, and a little Dream Shot. Excuse me, Arcane Flare from the Brightwing. She does not have Dream Shot. She went into the Magic Spit, I believe it is. Increase the basic attack range by 1.1. Basic attacks against enemy heroes reduce the cooldown of Soothing Mist by 6 seconds. Boss and bottom lane being dealt with by the Artanis, and the tribute point goes over to the side of Screaming Nachos, who also have a Brightwing that is playing Emerald Winds. Now, I just want to look really quickly. It's a 75-second cooldown on the Soothing Mist, so you're getting quite a bit of cooldown. A little less than, what, 10%? Something like 8-something% of cooldown reduction from the Magic Spit. Wow, that Blade Dash swap was really close from Slow Cheetah, but it was a pixel too shy. And Arctic Fox continues to press this top lane. Asmodan trying to match into him. Laser does come out. That will give a stack or two once it expires. Oh, wait. Did it not get the full? That was weird. All right, Curse Point on the right-hand side of the map. Another camp to be grabbed by the members of Screaming Nachos, and this mid lane just being forced up a little bit further. Okay, good clear into the lane from the Joanna as well. So we look at our objective phase, 13 talent tier advantage for Screaming Nachos, but they still go into this on the side of 210 Belchman Street. Blanchard trying to back off right now. Lily with the fast feet running around, and Brightwing actually goes down first here. Ragnaros pops the lava wave through the bottom lane. Tassadar with the black hole pushing into the enemy side as the jugs are out from Lily. Atomic Alien very low, trying to just get these blinks around, and Atomic Alien should go down to the Vala. Does pop the oh my god, Containment Disc on the Vala, and then, yeah. Basically, if you don't activate it, it still activates on its own after, what, 6 seconds? Yeah. And there's the curse in favor for the side of 210 Belchman Street. Okay. Mid lane needs to be dealt with by Asmodan. He's making actually quick work of this camp. Asmodan should be able to get some dunk value here as Vala. Oh, Vala, you gotta help the friend. You can't take all of Asmodan's stacks. Ragnaros is going to clear things out in top lane, and this Tassadar, he's going to be... Oh, nice electric fence. Or excuse me, force wall with the electric fence, just to be able to back away. But Trench stepping back into the enemy side. Okay, no, they're playing it safe. Dunks out from Asmodan, building out a few more stacks there. Oh, Vala, multi-shot, Rain of Vengeance won't connect. Emerald Winds is going to knock Asterix around, but doesn't actually set up any sort of kill. Containment Disc was utilized by the Maiev. It's a very short cooldown. It's like 40 seconds on Containment Disc, if I'm not mistaken. Vala went stacks too. But she doesn't stack off of minions. She doesn't stack off of minions though. What? Ragnaros gets the Molten Core. Big swing will be mitigated by the Iron Skin of Joanna. And is she out of position? Did she stay too long to try and get this well? Force Wall, big swipe, Stormbolt, slows from the heavy impact. Brightwing with the Polymorph, another Stormbolt into the face, and this Joanna punished for taking down the well in top lane. Boss on the right-hand side, though, it's looking like it's going to be invaded really quickly. Yeah, this is going to be big rotation in from the side of Screaming Nachos, and they should be able to steal away this boss through top lane. Asmodan trying to dunk out. Joanna dead for 23 seconds. Slow Cheetah trying to step in. Emerald Winds will be utilized. Containment Disc goes out onto Lily. There's a black hole as well from Tassadar, and this is Artanis to be going down. Malcalor going for the Dwarf toss in. Did he have the Dwarf? No, he didn't actually go for the Dwarf launch at level 16. Went for Stone Form for more sustainability. I've actually taken this talent from time to time. Really, really, really strong talent. Activate to heal Murden for 30% of his maximum health over 10 seconds. Second wind is disabled during this time. So you're healing for 30% of 5,390. Pretty good right there. The way Murden was moving, I know he had Avatar, but it seemed like he was getting in position for like a haymaker for a second there. Asmodan doing his best to clear things out with the Master Destruction Laser. The boss is getting some decent siege through this top lane. Camp was stolen away in the mid lane as well for the side of Screaming Nachos, who are just barreling through this Curse Hollow map. They want to make that game one, they want to erase game one from their memory. That Nova game from 210 Belchman Street, really, really strong. Another black hole out from the Tassadar. Another heroic that's not too long of a cooldown. It's about 60 seconds, if I'm not mistaken on that. Vala does go down. That's a nice kill in favor of Screaming Nachos as the Dwarf Toss gets Murden out. Another Force Wall from Tassadar. Stormbolt into the enemy team's face, and some retreat pings to be had. Mid lane camp finds one of the towers, And I wanted to look really quickly. Yeah, it's a 60-second cooldown. Tribute on this left-hand side will spawn in 9 seconds. Murden anchoring for the friendly team. I'd like to see Murden sit in one of these bushes over here. So this feels like a little too far forward for Murden. But even then, no, they're actually not even showing on the map. Even then, I don't think that there's any sort of potential invade. Astrix was maybe stepping in for a shield glare, but I think they thought better of it than, well, stepping too far forward. Always be playmaking. You know, my favorite thing to do is play Muradin in ARAMs and take Haymaker and Grand Slam at level 20, and then just wait for someone to have like a sliver of HP, and then bop them with the Grand Slam, because then you get the reset on it. You just run around Grand Slamming people left and right. Black Hole from the Tassadar. He's got a Shock Ray out as well. Thermal Lance chunking for 8%. Onto that Joanna. Shadow Luigi looking for an angle, or looking to see if they even need to help out the friendly side. Boss in the bottom is available, but I don't think they're going to go for it. Camp on the top left of our screen will be grabbed by Screaming Nachos. No invade, as Melkor is going to just quickly check boss to make sure the enemy's not around. Thunderclaps before going into the bush. Lily. What, Melkor, what are you doing? It's just still sitting in the bush. Joanna is going to have the Iron Skin. Slow Cheetah will be slowed by the Dwarf Toss. Stormbolt into the face of Asterix. There's another Force Wall from Tassadar with that Electric Fence slow. Rain of Vengeance from Vala coming out, trying to throw out some counter CC, or at least some CC into the enemy side. 290 stacks on the Azmodan as he did go into that total annihilation at 16 is what we were talking about earlier. That percent base damage on the Dunk. Shadow Luigi backing off right now. Couple hundred health on him. Excuse me, on that Brightwing. Top lane has Siege Giants coming in. This will take down Keep. Mid lane has this wave pushing in as well. And this bottom lane engagement is just being delayed and delayed and delayed in favor of the side of Screaming Nachos. Nice Shock Ray onto Blanchard. Stormbolt won't connect. Blinding Winds are out from Lily, but the chase is still on. Dwarf Toss gets the slow. Polymorph and the Containment Disc. Asterix is going to get pulled back in by the Umbral Bind. Hammer spinning everywhere. Polymorph again onto the Lily as she goes down. Asterix being chased in through the lane. Dwarf Toss slows. Iron Skin saves. I thought that was the level 20 because of just how much there was. 60-some HP. Ragnaros, do you have a Shifting Meteor? Do you have anything? Did he have it? He had Shifting Meteor! Why didn't he use it? Because, like, the cast range on Shifting Meteor is pretty far. Oh, it doesn't show me, of course. Wonderful. Lava Wave through mid as the top lane keep I mentioned did go down. Boss to be grabbed for the bottom lane. There you go. Whoever's on Screaming Nachos watching this, clip it and send it to Arctic Fox and then come back to me and tell me why. Why didn't they use it? Maybe it just came off a cooldown or something like that. Curse will be grabbed by the Ragnaros. Good timing on this boss right now. They got stunned by they got rooted by the boss. Either way, really good timing on the Curse plus boss. Lava Wave through top lane to push things up a little bit further. I would have liked to see the Lava Wave maybe through mid. Top lane, honestly, I think they could have just held the Lava Wave for a few more seconds. I'm being hypercritical of Arctic Fox right now. Foxy, why? Well, our Foxy would have gotten that. Our Foxy would have. No big deal really. It's just one of those things. As I said, you kind of notice it as you're casting more and more. But either way, Curse plus boss is being walked in through bottom lane. Is this enough to end the game? Well, let's go ahead and check out the APM and find out. Molten Core from the Ragnaros, level 21 to 18, big swipe onto Melklor. Or excuse me, onto the enemy team, but didn't actually connect. I just saw the Burden getting chain CC. There's going to be a Containment Disc onto this Joanna, getting hit with the Thermal Lance, as we do have the Core shielding starting to fall. Brightwing on Core, so is the Tassadar and Maiev. And that is looking like, ladies and gentlemen, game number 3 goes over to the side of goes over to the side of Screaming Nachos. GG, well played. They take the series 2-1. A very good series.